Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a very good day as always. Today was the launch of a brand new patch in Apex, and we actually got some very interesting additions to this game. So first up, guys, we have DUOS. DUOS is finally back in this game. After months and months of waiting, we could finally play DUOS. Leave a like for DUOS, guys. It's back and it's great. They also updated the firing range with this patch, so apparently we have a lot more features to play around with right now in the firing range, so I guess that's great. But this update also brought some weapon changes, and I really wasn't expecting to see much or any weapon changes whatsoever in this patch because it wasn't talked about. But yeah, respawn is sneaky, and we have some weapon changes and some buffs as well. So if you guys are ready, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1k subs before the end of the year, guys, so do me a solid and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. But without further ado, let's get into these patch notes. Now first up, guys, obviously the biggest thing about this patch is that we now have DUOS, and obviously all of you guys know what DUOS is, so I don't really need to explain what DUOS is to you guys. But it is an LTM, which is kind of annoying. It's not a permanent game mode, so this DUOS game mode will be available until November the 19th. So we have about 2 weeks to actually play DUOS and have some fun, then it's right back to squads alone. I really hope that Respawn brings in permanent DUOS and solos modes into this game. That'd be great. But at least for now, guys, at least for 2 weeks, we can actually enjoy and play some DUOS, so that's great. Now the more interesting thing about this patch is that we actually got to see some weapon balancing, and as I said, I really wasn't expecting to see any weapon balancing in this update because we just had season 3, the charge rifle just got nerfed, and if anything I was expecting them to nerf the charge rifle again, but they actually gave us a good bit of weapon changes. So first up, we have the Wingman, guys, and the Wingman actually got a nerf. So the headshot multiplier has gone down from 2.15 to 2.1, which is not that big, but it's still a nerf. And to me, I mean, the Wingman is a very high risk, high reward gun, so I don't really agree with this nerf because to me, if you're not good, the Wingman is not for you to use anyway. Like, you actually have to have decent skill and decent aim to use this gun, so I think this nerf is kind of not really needed. But what do you guys think? Let me know. What do you think of the Wingman getting a nerf? Next up, we have a buff to shotguns, every single shotgun in the game, snipers as well, more specifically the longbow, the Kraber, the G7, and also the L-Star, guys. So basically what's going to be going on with these guns is that they're going to get a buff in terms of their projectile width. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to hit shots because obviously if the projectile width has been increased, then you have a higher chance of actually hitting your shot. So I really want to try the Peacekeeper with this change and see how it's been affected because it might be really good. Now the Peacekeeper was already good in this game, but I really want to try it with this weapon change. So that's basically what's been buffed and nerfed with this new patch. And finally, we have some changes to the firing range. So you can enter the firing range solo or with your squad. You can change to any legend and use their abilities and ultimates, which is great. I actually really like this because, for example, if I want to practice with Pathfinder, I can now go into the firing range and do so that's great. And they've also added target dummies to practice, you know, your shots and stuff. So that's basically what has been changed with the firing range. So overall, guys, this was a good patch. I mean, I still don't really know why the Wingman had to be nerfed because to me it was already a very high skill, high reward gun, so to me it didn't really need to be nerfed. But overall it was a decent patch, and DUOS is the biggest, obviously the biggest thing out right now. I still haven't played DUOS as yet, and actually, guys, if you want to play with me, leave your PSN IDs down below and I will add some of you. So yeah, we could do some DUOS games soon. But that's basically this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in some more Apex videos. Till next time.